Good evening, seniors and senior families. We're so excited to be part of day one of your senior experience. I am Mr. Nelie and I'm the principal of East High School. The counselor department has put together this presentation for our students to get them ready for this big year and all the information that you'll need to know for this year. We hope that you take time to listen, and if you have any questions at the end, please reach out and let us know.
Welcome back, senior students and families. We're so excited to get this year started. First, I want to take a few minutes to introduce the counseling department to you. Ms. Sills has the alphabet A through E. Mr. Boland has the alphabet F through L. Ms. Jones, M through R. I'm Ms. Collins and I have S through Z. And our Niswonger care advisor is Ms. Nelie Greer. Senior year is finally here. The following presentation will provide you with lots of important information you will need to know as you navigate through your last year as a hurricane. This is a recorded presentation, so please take your time and pause anywhere that you may have questions. After tonight, the presentation will be provided to you in your senior Google Classroom. Each counselor will take a few moments to go over topics such as ways to connect with the counseling office to graduation awards and recognitions. Following the last counselor topic, there will be a brief discussion on financial aid information, Tennessee Promise, and FAFSA.
Good evening. This presentation will be available for you to view at a later date. Hello, my name is Ms. Jones. I'm one of the counselors here at East High, and I'm going to go over a couple of things with you. So first, we'll start out with the administration. So Dr. Cooper is the principal for last names A through E, Ms. Watkins F through L, Mr. Hall M through R, and Mr. Ely S through Z. The counselors here at Morton East are Ms. Seals for last names A through E, Mr. Boland F through L, I, Ms. Jones M through R, and Ms. Collins S through Z. We want to share a couple ways that you can get connected with us. One of those ways is through the Remind 101 app. So if you will text your code, for instance, at 1Canes21 to 81010 if your last name is A through E, and you can see the codes down through there. That will help you get all of the reminds that we send out as far as announcements goes, important dates that you need to be thinking about coming up. The next way is through Facebook. So Morristown East has their own Facebook account, and so does the counseling department at Kane Counseling. So make sure you follow that. Our Twitter handle is at Kane Counseling, as well as our Instagram. The East High School website is mhhse.hcboe.net. And then make sure that your parent email and parent portal is correct so you can get our SMORE newsletter. The state of Tennessee graduation requirements are as follows. English, you need to have 4 credits. Math, 4 credits. Science, 3 credits. Social studies, 4 credits. Wellness, 1.5 credits. Fine arts, 1 credit. Foreign language, 2 credits. Career focus, 3 credits. And then that leaves room for 6 elective credits in your schedule, and your counselor will be able to help you with those.
Hello, I'm Mr. Bowen, and I'm the school counselor for students with the last name F through L. And first, we're going to talk about the NCAA eligibility. All qualifying athletes should meet with Ms. Watkins to determine your prospective school and if you meet the specific division requirements. Her email address is provided at the bottom of the slide. Testing information. This is for ACT and SAT. Students need to set goals for scores that you hope to achieve. You need to practice, and continue practicing. Also know your deadlines for registering for a test. Know your deadlines for sending test scores for college acceptance and scholarship considerations. ACT. October the 6th, all seniors will take this test at East during the school day. This will be free for all students. We have provided additional testing dates, deadline for registration, and testing sites. Graduation recognition. Graduating with honors. Students who score at or above all subject area readiness benchmarks on the ACT or equivalent score on the SAT. ACT English benchmark score of 18. ACT Math benchmark score of 22. ACT score of reading benchmark of 22, ACT science benchmark score of 23. Graduating with distinction, students will attain a B average, a GPA of 3.0 or higher, and complete one of the following: earn a national recognition industry certification, participate in governor's school, participate in one of the all state music organizations, earn statewide recognition or award at a skill, be selected as a national merit finalist or semifinalist, attain a 31 or higher composite score on the ACT, attain a score of 3 or higher on at least 2 AP exams, earn 12 or more semester hours of transcript post-secondary credit.
I'm Ms. Collins. I'm the school counselor for students with the last name S through Z. I'm going to talk about future plans and also a couple more graduation recognitions. The first is Tennessee TriStar Scholar. A student who earns a composite score of 19 or higher on the ACT and an industry certification such as CNA will be awarded the Tennessee TriStar Scholar. Next is Work Ethic Diploma. You'll be working on this during STORM. If you are awarded the Work Ethic Diploma, this guarantees you an interview with local industry. Mr. Carter will be having a Google Meet in the next few weeks. We will track Work Ethic Diploma on WeTrack, which is workethicdiploma.com. Next, exploring your options. It's time to think about what you will do after high school graduation. A couple of options would be military or trade, such as going to TCAP, and then next would be going to work or going to college. If you plan to go to college, I hope you've been narrowing your list over the summer. You should have around 3 to 5 schools that you are seriously considering at this time. When thinking about which ones are right for you, here are some questions you could ask yourself. Do they have my major? What is the average freshman retention rate? Is the cost realistic? What is the 4-year graduation rate? What is the employment rate upon graduation? Starting your applications. Know that you do not have to finish your application in all in one sitting. Proofread what you have written and then have someone else look at it. Answer the optional essays and personal statements. This can set you apart from your peers. Send your test scores through College Board and ACT. Stay on top of your deadlines and remember your username and passwords. Scholarship information. There are tons of scholarships out there, whether that be online or paper copies. Some schools offer merit-based scholarships, and that information can be found on the college websites, usually under admissions. The following information is where the counselors have put scholarship information available. So please take a look at that. If you have any questions about scholarships, please feel free to come and ask me or send me an email. I'd be happy to talk to you.
Hey students and parents, my name is Nelie Greer and I am your school's Niswonger Care Advisor. I work for the Niswonger Foundation and I serve your school typically Monday through Wednesday, and I'm here to provide assistance and answer questions you have about your college and career documents so I can assist you with college applications, Tennessee Promise, and the FAFSA. Different ways that you can connect with me. You can share your current contact information by clicking the link provided. That way I get to know you a little bit better. You can email me directly, or if you want to schedule any in-person or virtual appointments, you can click the link to my Calendly account. I also want to briefly talk about College App Week, which we will be celebrating next week. So this is a statewide event where we will be providing assistance with college applications as well as completing the Tennessee Promise application. There will be many colleges that are waiving their application fees that week, and we will be providing that information to students. We are also having different dress-up days, so students, please participate next week. Now I'm going to briefly talk about Tennessee Promise. So seniors, you've probably heard about Tennessee Promise, but now it's directly affecting you this year because you are seniors, you made it. So how the Tennessee Promise works is it's going to provide you 2 years of tuition-free scholarship money to any community college or TCAT in the state of Tennessee. The only thing that they require of you is that you follow this list of requirements and meet all of the deadlines, but there is no academic requirement for the Tennessee Promise. Now I'm going to briefly be talking about scholarships and financial aid. So as far as the best bang for your buck, you're going to find your most scholarships at the college directly. So they're going to be looking at your GPA and your ACT. You can also check out colleges' websites for any major specific scholarships. Then we're also going to be providing a non-merit-based opportunity for money. That is through the FAFSA. It opens on October 1st, and we're going to provide some information later on in the presentation about what the FAFSA is and how you may qualify for money from it.
Hi, students and families. My name is Mrs. Seals, and I have students with the last names A through E. One of the most important things that you can do for senior year and beyond is to stay organized. How can you do that, you may ask? Well, there are many, many ways, many different things that you can do to become more organized. One of the most important things that you can do is to figure out which system works best for you. Currently, Hamilton County has invested in Google Suite. Google Suite has so many different options to help you become more organized. For instance, there's Google Calendar, and there are many other applications to help you. Do you have a digital calendar in your phone, or do you prefer maybe just a regular paper agenda? That's okay. Any way that you can become more organized will be way more helpful for you. Make sure to keep a list of important dates and deadlines, and remember to set reminders to get things accomplished. This is your responsibility, students, so make sure that you are staying on top of being organized. Take care of yourself. This year is a big year for you. The years to come are big years for you. There are many different choices that are before you. Make sure that you make your mental health a priority. This is really good practice for when you leave your home and you're expected to navigate life more independently. One way to take care of yourself is to make time for exercise and fitness. On the right-hand side, you'll see the counseling bitmojis doing yoga poses. Yoga is not the only way to make time or to exercise, but to take this time and do something for yourself is very beneficial. Also, take time to participate in hobbies or learn new skills that you enjoy. The counseling office always encourages students to be active in various things. Be active in the community, be active in your church, be active in sports or maybe the arts. Anything that sets you apart from your peers will also look really great when you're applying for those jobs or college. The end is near. Senioritis is so real. However, don't give up. Many of you still have classes left that you must complete for graduation. Make sure to give it your all until the end. Do the best that you can. Remember, colleges can rescind your admission for poor grades. You can lose scholarships before even receiving the money for them. A military branch or a career may revoke their offer without your high school diploma in hand. It is very important that you don't lose sight of what is going on right now. Make sure to make this year the best year ever. Financial aid. The following links are provided by Erika Adams, who works for the Tennessee Student Assistance Corporation. You will see these links in the comments of the video. The first one is called Paying for College 101. This is a video that Miss Adams and one of her colleagues has put together for students in Tennessee to speak a little bit about financial aid, Tennessee Promise, all the things that you need to know for your post-secondary options. Also, The TSAC brochure will also be provided in the comment section. This is vital information regarding financial aid. We encourage all students and parents to please watch this video. This will help you out tremendously in the weeks to come.
This concludes the Senior Night presentation. If you have any questions, please reach out to your counselor. Thank you.